Enter room. That's the one. Please go now. Let's see. Okay. No one there yet, apparently. I'll start with peppermint today. So, it's pretty funny to talk about peppermint and emotions, because actually it's a essential oil that gives this alertness and focus, and pretty much everyone that smell peppermint once knows about that. But I won't suggest you today to try it in your palette. Usually we do that. Put there. But actually peppermint is a good essential oil. You can put some in just have a sniff. Just close your eyes because it's quite strong. Actually, it's an oil that if you need to concentrate in what you need to do and not deal with your emotions right now, that's the one. Because it's, okay, I don't have time for that. I need to do what I need to do. But remember that you need to come back to those emotions later on.
Can I just share an experience as well? Because I think the best way to kind of learn about them is like, the thing is as well, I've heard since I've been using oils and hearing from other people is people have similar experiences, but everyone's obviously different, so things will affect sometimes people differently as well. But my partner was really skeptical about this, whole thing, and he's like, oh, he used to call me a white witch and say, what have you got for me today? And I used to come up with all these little concoctions and things for him with however he was feeling, and it was mood related. And now he doesn't even ask me anymore. He just goes straight to my oil bag and puts on whatever he needs to. And peppermint is one of those ones. Yeah. So yeah. Did everybody? Do you get them to do the something?
Yeah, but I don't want to do today because of the emotional one. Okay. I want to open everyone. And peppermint is one of his favorite ones. Once I got him like licking the bottle. So I wash it.
I was just curious. Do you find that you can actually notice the difference, maybe energetically or through your physiology, immediately after putting it on? Just on a subtle level?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
immediately memories.
Yeah. Because I just noticed that, like I'm quite sensitive, so I can definitely feel the difference.
Definitely.
And you can, a lot of the oils, they're a certified therapeutic grade oil, so it will, most of them you can ingest, so you can have it topically, aromatically, and internally. There are certain ones that have got child safety caps on top, obviously, for that reason to not ingest them. But peppermint is certainly one that you can have internally. Yep. And it's really nice to have just, instead of having coffee in the morning, I have a peppermint tea with just a hot water, and one drop is all you need.
Is there like a more effective like is it better to ingest? Like what's better in terms of benefit?
Actually, for emotions, we recommend frankincense usually, and that's it for the emotion part. But actually, when you have in your food and drink, you're smelling and having aromatically. So for emotions, the emotion body, we recommend more aromatically in the diffuser, or put in your hand and smell it in your tissue, in your clothes, or in a tissue, and in a plastic bag, you open and have a sniff, or just sniff the essential oil itself in the bottle, or topically. For emotional level and vibration is the most effective way, but frankincense, you can have it, and frankincense is the king of the oils. It balances all the chakras actually, but especially the third eye and crown, the vibration of purple and violet. And you can have internally, it's very good to put under your tongue. Frankincense at the same time that grounds you, reset you if you're foggy or tired or this type of things. For meditation's excellent, for fear as well, on the tongue.
Can I just share something else? Sorry, I'm a bit of a share. but I just want to share an example of what happened last week with my son, because I make a blender and I send it off to school with him, and he uses it during school because he does get really moody and cranky in the afternoon, and the teacher now just goes straight to his bag and gets them out and actually puts them on him because he refuses to put them on. That's the state of mind that he gets in. So I was dropping him off to school the other day, and he was a little bit cranky, and I said, Bobby, just rub your oils on. He said, no, I'm not using them today. I don't want to put them on. I'm just going to say, I'm just in this mood. I don't care. Basically, I don't know if you've got kids, but you kind of can,
And it's funny because oils open you to emotions, and usually when you're cranky, you don't want to use them because you know that you react to them.
Yeah, and so anyway, I said, okay, and I carry them in my handbag. I take them everywhere with me where I go. So I had frankincense in there, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to pop some on because I was getting a little bit, anxious myself. And so I rubbed a little bit on, and then I rubbed a little bit on his, and it was almost instant. He goes, oh, look, okay, I'll put them on. And it was like this flick of a switch went on, and he was just this different kid. It was his mood had just completely altered. It was absolutely incredible.
It's amazing.
It is. It really does blow your mind, and it's not until you start to use them yourself and start to, I guess, experiment and play around that you can find it for yourself. It's just one of those things you've got to have a self-experience with it.
For the psychology part, I'm an EFT practitioner, tapping or emotional freedom techniques, also known as psychological acupressure. And I always start my sessions with frankincense and lavender. Lavender opens you to emotions. And so you don't stuck in your ego and the stories that you tell yourself, but really connect with your emotions. And the combination of frankincense and lavender is the combination of truth. So you stop lying to yourself. So it's pretty effective. And in Aroma Touch, it's pretty cool to see how people react. When you put lavender, sometimes people start crying. That's fine. We know what's happening. It's usually the oil that triggers people.
It's just a release.
The lavender.
Yeah. So coming back to peppermint, and Jackie, if you want to come here to be recorded as well.
I'll just grab this bowl.
So peppermint, it's for your heart chakra, and it's to not deal too much with your emotions. But if you're feeling down and a little bit sad and pessimist and heavy, it's a good one because it's uplifting. And if you're overwhelming as well, so overwhelmed because too much, and peppermint helps you to focus and go and do what you need to do. Cool. So the next one we'll talk about lavender. So lavender from the Terra, it's from France or another couple of countries, because the CPTG in the Terra, it means that it's the highest therapeutic grade as possible. And if you crunch other parts of the plant, that's not the flower. And if this plant comes from another places that the plant is not thriving, actually lavender is one plant that to adapt, it produces camphor, but the bad type of camphor, and actually has the opposite effect because lavender is calming and soothing, and camphor is to uplift you. And actually lots of people say that they are allergic to lavender, but it's not the lavender, it's the camphor. So we know people that used to have very strong bad reactions with other lavender essential oils, and with the Terra they are fine. So of course some people really react to essential oils. They are very potent, especially when they are in this pure form. So we are not saying that it's just detoxing or you'll be fine. Some people really react, but lavender is a very mild oil, so usually you can apply it anytime. But we always recommend to dilute just in case. with fractionated coconut oil. And actually you observe more when you do that and evaporate less the oil. Lavender is for your throat chakra. So to help you to connect with your emotions and express yourself. It's calming, open your emotions, and it's good to help with expression, self-expression. Any questions?
So when you're saying this, is that when we should be applying those oils? So with the peppermint oil?
Heart chakra. If you're doing a meditation with colors and balancing chakras, is a good idea to put in those places. Yeah, but you can put butter of feet to have this systemic effect, diffusing and put in your hands as well. Yeah, and reflexology points as well. Any other questions? Yep. Okay, next one. The king of the oils, Frankie. We talked a little bit about him, about it a little bit already. It's one of my favorites. It's so good.
I use this as a perfume every day. I don't use any colognes anymore.
Yes.
It's funny
They get sensitive.
Oh,
Yeah.
they give me a headache. I used to wear them all the time.
Yep.
And actually, even while I was using doTERRA oils, just getting started, Zane, she taught a class and she said, so, is everyone using them for perfumes yet? And I'm thinking, no way, I'm not giving up my perfumes, but now I can't stand, perfumes that you get.
Fragrances.
Yeah.
I'm the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, since using it, I can't stand it.
It's just like you've had this whole reset of just natural, holistic.
You can smell the alcohol, you can smell the chemical.
toxic.
Yeah.
It's so toxic.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk through mine even before knowing about doTERRA.
Yeah.
Every time I walk through,
It's really intense. Yeah.
The word fragrance in any product by law can be anything. So take care when you read that in any product.
The same.
Yep. So it could be anything. I'm not saying that every time is bad, but usually it is. Frankincense is the king of the oils. If you're not sure, go with Frankie. Yeah, it's true. And not all essential oils, but frankincense is one that has these very tiny particles that actually pass the brain barrier. So it's very nourishing for your nerve system. And frankincense is very good for immune boost as well. In the emotional level, as I said before, combining with lavender is the combination of truth. And frankincense is the essential oil of wisdom, spirituality, and very good for meditation. Any questions? Let's see if anything else that you want to know about Frankie? I love Frankie. Next one, tea tree from Australia. Yay! Australia produces tea tree and eucalyptus. And I used to buy those ones with alcohol that you buy in supermarkets and everything. It's like, oh my God, don't do that. And it's so some people think, oh, it's so expensive. This small bottle I can buy in the supermarket, much bigger one. But when you do the math and how many drops you need to use, it's so costly effective that you realize that, okay, yeah, much better. So tea tree is very energetic and it also protects you. So it's like this bubble of emotion. When you know those people that needs to suck your energy. So tea tree is one of those oils that helps you to protect from that. So you don't feel down because other people are down. For for my work in EFT, this is very important because I need to be strong and well to help who I'm working with. So this is one of the options.
Can you ingest tea tree?
Do you know about tea
In a
tree?
capsule.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people have for different things. And I've never tried it, to be honest, but I use in skin quite often. For hair, skin is very
I think
good.
it's
Very
part of
good for hair.
the flu bomb. They call it the flu bomb, and it's a combination of 5 different oils.
It's on in a gargle.
And a gargle?
Yeah, gargle
yeah,
is good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a bit hardcore.
Yeah, so am I. I'm just straight on the tongue now and stuff. So,
Yeah, we get used to it. Yeah, we get used to it. It's a little bit difficult to count directly, so we
sorry for the flames. Okay, yeah, got a drop.
you could use those things to help you to count the drops. So you're not like, oh, how many drops I'm putting under my tongue. Okay, and tea tree so helps with these energetic boundaries, and it's very good, the vibration for your solar plexus chakra. Any questions about tea tree? I'll go to oregano or oregano. How do you call it in Australia? Oregano. Yeah. So strong.
Is there any of them?
Yeah, this is actually one where you know, when they say peppermint.
Yeah, peppermint. But actually, some people have calming effect with peppermint.
It
depends.
Well, an hour.
It'll actually
Anything up on the
Yeah.
scale.
Yeah.
But then again, wild orange is an uplifting oil. And the funny thing is, if you combine it with lavender, all this stuff, it actually
Yeah.
helps you calm
I
down.
actually
So
do use that.
it's uplifting as well as calming.
So
you just have to-
just about the
We usually use
aspirin.
both.
Yes.
That's a little issue, and just maybe if you want to, maybe like a family member, just to speak with them about it, because they're actually spending money like on psychology and that type of thing,
Yeah.
and that could be
It's a
massive,
combination.
could be a massive help. So yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
thanks.
Oregano. Oregano is
Careful with that one. Don't use it.
Right.
Yeah, don't pop that one on now. You have to
Thank you.
combine.
Do you want to put the coconut oil on top?
Sorry.
It will burn you. This is considered a hot oil,
Yeah.
Okay.
and it will burn you.
Okay. I didn't know. Thanks.
Once,
for
alright.
once it's kind of okay, but it's actually good for tags. So
Yes.
if you put carrier oil around your healthy skin and then
Okay.
paint,
Just
the
Okay,
tag it
sure.
will fall.
Nice. That sounds good.
So oregano is the essential oil for progress and also helps you to let go of materialism. So it's pretty cool.
Let go of what, sorry?
Materialism. So
Materialism.
Listen,
Yeah.
materialism.
Yeah.
sorry, my accent.
And then I'll
Thanks.
text you.
Thank you. Cool.
And then
Thank you so much.
I usually have cards for everything.
Any question about oregano? It's very strong and very good for immune boost. So
So how do you use that then? Sorry, you're saying it's burning, so how do you just put it in a capsule and smell it, or?
you can have internally, aromatically on the feet, or diluted with fractionated coconut oil.
Have you passed it?
Very diluted.
Been passed it before?
Yeah, just a chip with the.
Yeah, if you're making a pasta sauce, for example, never heat, so in the end, and if you're blending just in the end, you stir, not blended, not lose any properties. But if you're not doing a very large amount of sauce or dish, just pick with a toothpick a little bit and stir, because one drop, one drop will be too much. We'll just taste and smell only oregano.
It's great in cooking, but
You
you
still smell it now,
Yeah.
and just
but
like.
you only need like a toothpick.
Oregano
Sauce
is
and
really
dish.
strong.
I'm actually using a drop now though, because I don't know if you get
Next one, lemon. I love this one. So citrusy oils, take care when you use topically. Because
was there a chakra point 4 again that we were gonna?
oh, true. I don't have in these notes, but I'll double check in the end that when we talk about the chakras itself. Okay. Sorry about that.
So where would you put the oil?
Yeah, I don't have in these notes, but I'll have in the end. Sorry about that, but we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Yeah. Lemon. So all citrusy oils are cold pressed. The other ones are distilled. And topically, just take care because it's same with the fruit. It increases photosensitivity. So after you use topically, avoid sun in that part of the skin at least 12 hours. So yeah, if you want to try, don't get sun or put somewhere that you don't get sun. Lemon is the oil if you need to be very mindful and concentrate in one task at a time, one thing at a time. So for organization, it's good. I need to use more of these oils more often. So it's the oil that helps you with mental processes, so logic, organization, mental, and it's more mental than emotional actually. So it's more logic. It's very good for concentration, to study. The combination of peppermint and lemon is great for alertness, concentration, study, work. And mindfulness, one thing at a time. And yeah, organization, as I said. We'll talk about the chakras in the end as well, about this one. Any questions about lemon?
Did you say what chakra that was for?
No, not yet. Sorry.
Sorry. Is that later? Later?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was not.
Yeah, my fault. Because I have different things in notes. Yeah, you need to show it.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
No, it's a pleasure. Lovely to meet you all.
Yes,
Thank you.
and
Talk soon.
keep in touch.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
See ya.
Thank you so much.
See ya.
Come more often.
Thanks very much. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much.
Bye. Deep blue. Such a good blend.
This is amazing. This is incredible. I use this on a lot of my clients in massage. And
Oh yeah.
yeah.
When you have like today, I would use that because when you have a hectic day, even if you're not feeling pain, it's good to put, especially like some people shoulders, but for me more, and most of people lower back, just to relax a little bit. So deep blue is a soothing blend, and we know that's soothing physically, but it's also soothing emotionally. Emotions connected to the physical pains. So most of the pains that we feel, they have the emotional part of it, and this is the perfect blend to deal with that. Not only the pain itself, but the emotional part attached to that. And when someone is hysteric, deep blue.
Doesn't this deep blue have peppermint in there?
Yep. Yep.
Is it like a deep? It smells like that deep.
Exactly like
Yeah.
that, but without any rubbish in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can get it like that. You can get it in a bottle or in a cream or made up, but it's got no
Yeah, the
rubbish.
cream that.
Yeah. I'll pass it back.
Yeah.
So is it because it's you can yes. This one is
Yeah, the peppermint is so diluted, and actually some people have a calming effect with peppermint, especially when it's blended, because it helps you to breathe more, open your airways. So when you're stressed, you have the shallow breathing, and all these oils that help you breathe better, open your airways, releases stress. And deep blue depends on the type of stress that you're having. I love to use the blend of balance and combining frankincense with lavender for stress in general. Yeah.
Isn't it beautiful? It's so nice.
And Deep Blue, yeah. Deep Blue has osmanthus flower. That's why the blue thing, natural blue, and also camphor, but the good type of camphor. Any questions about Deep Blue? We are passing the rug. That's the cream with the same blend, the Deep Blue or Ice Blue.
And everyone knows you can get 4 of those free this month.
Yeah,
If you do
200 PV.
PV orders.
Sometimes they're
It's a very good deal. Next one. Breathe or Easy Air. I'll pass the stick instead of the oil itself. If you want the oil, I can pass later on. But this one, you don't use right now, just in the end if you want, because it's also this blend that helps you to finish what you need to do instead of deal with your emotions. But at the same time, helps you to concentrate because opens your airways, is the respiratory blend. Breathe or Easy Air.
I find too that combined sometimes with lime, it actually helps with sadness. Because if you really think about grief and sadness, you usually can't breathe deeply because you're sort of stuck.
Yeah.
And if you could breathe there, it actually helps you to just deal with that.
Yeah. Peppermint and Breathe or Easy Air, heart chakra.
Yeah.
So all the things that we talk about peppermint, so sadness, overwhelmed, heaviness, pessimism, is a very good one as well. So it's the heart chakra and helps you to literally and emotionally breathe in and out. So releases. Now,
Yes. That's now available from the Australian site, isn't it?
yeah, the stick is available local for the local orders as well.
With the roll-ons, the kit that we can buy now, is Deep Blue in there as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Look, haven't opened it yet.
Yeah.
Because I really choose like with lime oil,
Breathe.
you put it on kids' feet like if they've got respiratory problems, it helps draw a mucus out of their chest in it as well.
Any,
Yeah,
lime's very good. And all peppermint, breathe, and the citrusy oils, especially lime, are very good for your overall respiratory support. And diffused lime is very good for your respiratory system. Yeah. Next one. This is a very cool one. Digest Zen. I love this blend. If you people that don't like licorice smell probably won't enjoy that because it has fennel. So Digest Zen is good for digestion, but also emotional digestion. So digest ideas, thoughts, and information. This is super cool. Like it gives me goosebumps. But if the person needs that but doesn't like the licorice smell, you can have the best oil to substitute that is ginger. And doTERRA is actually now doing ginger with fresh ginger. It's the only essential oil in the world of ginger that's not the dry anymore. They still sell the dry one, but they are now producing with fresh ginger. Super cool. So ginger helps you with courage, love, and digest information and thoughts and emotions. But of course, Digest Zen is the best option because it has ginger in it and also other support oils for that. And because when we think about, okay, digestion, if you don't like fennel, you would use probably peppermint for physical digestion. But peppermint is not good for digestion emotionally. So it's tricky. So go with ginger. What I can talk about more about that. So if you're overwhelmed and very stuck in your ego, it's a very good blend for that. And helps you to, okay, open your mind and hear better what people are trying to tell you. And yeah, digest this information. Oh, this is a very good one. Very, very good one emotionally. Sorry.
That's all right.
Okay, so now that's what the last one of those 10 oils that are the core ones. On guard. Who loves on guard? On guard.
Yeah.
I win.
Sorry, I said I love it, but think of sword fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, and the toothpaste is amazing.
Whitening toothpaste.
Yeah, no fluoride in that toothpaste, so it's very good for thyroid health.
Really?
Yeah, because fluoride is not good for thyroid. So any toothpaste that doesn't have fluoride, better.
Oh. Sorry. Was the On Guard blend good for thyroid health, or are you just saying
No,
fluorides
just
are
the
not?
fluoride.
Okay.
Yeah. So On Guard is the protective blend. So physically, it's a very good immune boost. But it's not only protective blend physically, but also emotionally. So it's similar to the tea tree. Gives you these boundaries of emotions. Protects you from those people that suck your energy. So yeah, gives you this protection not only of seasonal and environmental threats, but also energy. So it's very good to let go negative thoughts and emotions. Gives you these boundaries and protection emotionally speaking. It's good for all chakras. Like frankincense and On Guard, they protect and balance all the chakras. They really vibrate, especially On Guard because it's a blend, so it vibrates very well with all the chakras.
I don't think it's not ignorant, but what is a chakra?
Good question. When I talk about the chakras, I will explain better that.
Okay.
Yeah. We went straight away to the oils. Yeah.
I've been thinking, what are chakras?
Yeah, we will talk more about that because I want to finish the recording very soon. So we finish the oils and then I'll stop the recording and then we'll talk more about chakras and try different things. So it's very good for this protection and to step up, sorry. So if you need this courage, protect yourself from negativity and step up to have courage and bravery to do what you need to do. The other, we have other blends, and of course we also have this pretty cool, I showed this one a little bit, the emotional aromatherapy kit that now is available in the local orders as well. So these ones for tapping sessions and all these emotions is great. And we also have the previous blends that are not that new, and they are awesome as well. And balance is one that I want to talk about because it's, as the name says, it's a grounding blend, and it's called balance, helps you ground. So it's the root chakra. I'll stop there. So it's the best blend option for ground you, and has the best vibration with your root chakra.
That's the balance.
Balance, yeah.
My kids roll it on their wrists before they go to school, and they have to say, "Today is an amazing day, or a wonderful day."
Cool.
And then I kick them out the car.
Yeah.
And I say, "Hey, guys, it's an amazing day."
Awesome. Bottom of feet is very good. Not only because it has this quick effect, because in 30 seconds it's in your bloodstream. It's quick absorption. But also because you have all the reflexology points when you put in both feet, but also because it's the grounding blend. So base of the spine, root chakra, and feet. So to ground you.
So I put that on as soon as I get into bed, the balance. I put it on the bottom of my feet.
Yeah.
And then between my eyes with lavender. And I can never turn off and go to sleep, but now I put that on there, and within 10 minutes I go, right, I'm out.
Oh, really? Oh, I need it.
Okay.
That's on my next list.
Yeah.
Too
late. No.
Oh my God. So yes.
So what I'll do now, I'll finish the presentation, the recording that you receive at home, but then now we'll talk more about the chakras, what they are, and how we can, some other options of oils for each chakra, and I'll give you some other tips of colors, and also we will play a little bit with EFT. So it will be very cool. So bye-bye, online ones, and enjoy the recording. Thank you for watching that. See you later on. Keep in touch.